My name is Satoshi Koyama. I'm the second son of a long-established confectionery manufacturer. How can I make our customers happier? From now on, I have to develop products that will be loved by the younger generation, too.
Satoshi-san. Satoshi-san!
Oh, yes, what is it, Ota-san?
Your older brother Iruka-san is here.
Oh, my brother's name is Oroka, not Iruka. Her name is Ota Aya, my secretary. She's very motivated, but she can be a bit of a klutz at times.
Excuse me, I'll bring some tea.
I don't really have any expectations of Satoshi's secretary, but... So the rumor about the clumsy secretary was true. Don't talk like that. Ota-san is working really hard. Of course she's working harder than you, who daydream about sweets all year round.
How dare you talk to your own brother like that?
Huh? I'm the next president, you know. It's in your best interest not to rebel.
But that's...
That's hot! This suit was expensive. What are you going to do about it? Are you okay, big brother? I'm going to charge you for the dry cleaning. You're a hopeless brother and a hopeless secretary. You're perfect for each other. After saying that, my brother went back to his desk. A few days later, one day...
We're almost ready for the next meeting, so let's go into the meeting room first. What?
Is there a problem?
I'm sorry. I seem to have misunderstood the time by an hour. I'm sorry.
Please don't apologize so much. It's better than being late. If there's still time, I'll go back to my desk. Huh?
Satoshi-san, your face is as pale as a ghost.
No way. I think I heard wrong, but this... I heard a familiar voice from inside the meeting room. Brother Oroka and another person.
Oh no, Oroka-san, you're such a smooth talker.
What are you talking about? I'm serious. Why is Noruko with my brother? Noruko Tamanokoshi is my girlfriend. In fact, I proposed to her the other day and we've already made plans to get married. In other words, she's my fiancée. Noruko-san! Brother, why are you hugging each other? Noruko-san, we're getting married!
Oh well, if it comes to this, there's nothing I can do. I've been seeing him ever since Oroka-san broke up with his fiancée. Because Oroka-san, who's the heir, is so much better than you.
That's how it is, Satoshi. You're the second son, so you can't succeed the company. So the company, Noruko, and everything else is mine.
That's terrible. Are you people human?
All right. I hope you both find happiness.
Satoshi-san, you can't back down here.
It's fine. Let's go back for now.
What? Hey, Satoshi-san! I can't accept that. I'm going to go back and give those two a good...
It's okay. I don't have much experience with romance, and I can't make Noruko-san happy as the second son.
Satoshi-san, you were really sad after all. Don't worry. I'm here for you, Satoshi-san. I will support you forever.
Ota-san. Thank you. I've really found a good secretary, haven't I? That Saturday, I was feeling listless and unable to do anything. I should be thinking of ideas for new products if I have time. But I can't stop thinking about my brother and Noruko. I wonder if they're going on a date today, too. Someone's here. Is it the delivery guy? Ota-san, what are you doing here on a day off?
Good morning, Satoshi-san. It's a beautiful day. Let's go out together.
But I'm not in the mood for that today. I'm sorry, but I can't accept your kind invitation.
Mental health management is also part of the secretary's job. I told you I'd be here for you. You can't just stay at home. This is the time when you need to go out and blow off some steam.
Okay. I'll get ready right away, so please give me a second. She persuaded me, and I decided to go out.
It's called the Satoshi-san Perfect Refresh Project. I put together this perfect schedule to help you recover from mental and physical fatigue.
Refresh, huh? I've been so wrapped up in work lately that I've neglected to take a break, so I'm really happy.
I know. Today, just forget about everything and... Wait! The store's closed? I didn't hear anything about this! What do I do? My perfect schedule has fallen apart from the very beginning! What's next? What time should we get to the next spot? If this keeps up, Satoshi-san will be disappointed in me!
Please calm down, Ota-san. I'm just happy that you're thinking of me. Oh, by the way, how about that place? I've always wanted to go to a cat cafe.
Satoshi-san, you like cats? Me too! This is the time to be flexible. I'm so happy. So many cute, fluffy cats. This must be heaven.
I've never seen Ota-san look so happy. She must really love cats.
Huh? I'm sorry, even though this is Satoshi-san's refreshment plan, I'm enjoying it more than you, aren't I?
It's okay. Seeing you so happy makes me happy too. You've been looking after me a lot, so please make sure you get fully relaxed. I'm also healed by the soft paws of this cat. Paw.
What about the paws?
Cat paws. If we combine this with a project that I've been warming up for a while, it could become a product that is loved by even more people. First of all, in order to reproduce this squishy texture...
Oh, he's gone into deep thought. I'm glad I could help. You really like thinking up plans, don't you, Satoshi-san?
Thanks to Ota-san, I've refreshed myself, and as soon as the weekend was over, I started making preparations to move forward with the project. First of all, I need to get everyone to think it's a good plan. About the cat image for the presentation materials you gave me, isn't this a lion?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'll prepare something else right away.
No, it might be good. Let's get a laugh out of them by inserting this image. It would be much better than a presentation that's too serious.
A technique like that exists?
Not long after that, I received an invitation to the wedding from my brother.
You have no obligation to attend something like this.
But I don't want to run. I know they think I won't attend, but I don't want to give them what they want.
Okay, if you're going, I'll go with you too, Satoshi-san.
On the day of the wedding, there were few participants, partly because the couple had been formed through an affair. I never thought you'd come. Our wedding was gorgeous, right? After all, we're a beautiful couple.
What's more, Ooka-san is the next president. How wonderful.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Dad, you said you weren't coming. That's not going to happen? What do you mean, Dad? You're the next president, Satoshi. What? Me as the president? What? I don't get it. Why Satoshi instead of me, the eldest son? This is a done deal. Oroka, you're not the president.
I see. Is that so? I've always thought you had that kind of aura about you, Satoshi-san. Hey, Satoshi-san, don't you think we could start over now?
Not at all. Can you please stop touching me? Aren't you my brother's bride? A company as old-fashioned as ours is bound to go bankrupt sooner or later. I'm cutting all ties.
I was going to give you a chance. I don't care if you regret it.
They said whatever they wanted and disappeared. Dad, what you said just now, are you serious? I can't do it. Being the president is a very responsible task. You always think about your customers when you're planning products. That's what Oroka lacks. You would make a great president. Thanks. If you're going to say that much, I'll do my best. And you've got a reliable secretary, too. Do your best for the company.
Which means I'm going to be the company president's secretary? Oh my goodness! I've always admired it, but I never thought I'd become the president's secretary so soon.
Ota-san, if you're too excited, you'll trip up like you always do.
Don't worry, because I'm the president's secretary. Huh?
I told you so. Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm fine. Thank you for supporting me.
And so, I became the company president. Ota-san became the company president's secretary. 1 week after the wedding, a major piece of news spread through the company. The eldest son of a long-established confectionery manufacturer is to establish a new company. The eldest son, who defies conventional thinking, aspires to make the best sweets. Brother.
He's making it sound like he left on his own in the interview, even though he was actually kicked out.
Oroka-san's company is attracting a lot of attention. I wonder if our company will be okay. It's been around for a long time and has a lot of fans, but people say it's in a rut. I know everyone is worried. I have to admit that I'm worried too. Excuse me, President. I'm sorry to be talking about this. You can tell me all your worries and complaints without holding anything back. But let's do our jobs. Devote all our energy to developing new products. We should just keep working as usual without worrying about what others are doing. But I'm probably the one who's scared. I'm scared that my brother is going to pull something. And so, day after day, we threw ourselves into product development. I have to make sure this project succeeds for my father's sake, who has high expectations of me. I can't afford to take a break, so that we can provide a good product as soon as possible.
Satoshi-san! Satoshi-san! Satoshi-san!
Whoa! Oh, Ota-san, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? I was surprised that you didn't respond to me no matter how many times I called out to you. You should probably go home soon, you know.
I'm sorry. It's hard for you to go home with me here, isn't it? Please, don't worry about it. Ota-san, please go home.
Then, let's play rock, paper, scissors. If I win, you have to go home too, Satoshi-san.
What? No, I still have some work to do.
You lose if you don't play. Rock, paper, scissors. Bam! I win! Everyone can see how hard you're working, Satoshi-san. Please take it easy and get some rest every once in a while.
I lost. I can't help but feel indebted to you, Ota-san. I think I'll go home quietly. I'll take you to the station, Ota-san.
What? Is that okay? Me sitting in the front passenger seat?
Would you prefer the back seat, which is more spacious? You could sit there if you want.
No, I want to stay here. I'm not moving from here. It's also the secretary's job to protect the passenger seat.
Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. One day, as the development of a new product entered its final stages...
Satoshi-san, it's a crisis! The product that Oriko-san's company has released is very similar to the cat paw-shaped sweets that we are developing here.
What? How could that be? Oh, could it be?
Do you have any idea?
I'm sure he took the documents before he left the company. Even though they were two people who had betrayed me, we were supposed to continue development at the same company, so we shared the necessary information. Because of me, things have turned out like this.
Satoshi-san is completely not to blame. The person to blame is the person who did the wrong thing.
Aya-san. Excuse me, President. I've come with a proposal. We believe that the development of the new product should be stopped immediately. It's very frustrating, but if they get it out first, we can't compete. We'll be accused of copying. That may be true. Oh, Dad, what are you doing here? Did you come to tell me to cancel it? No, he's just silently watching me. He's telling me to make the decision. What should we do? Should we go ahead as planned or cancel and try something else?
Satoshi-san, please do as you wish. We will follow your lead.
What are you gonna do, President? Please make a decision. All right. We'll continue and complete the product as it is. We've built up a relationship of trust with our customers over many years. Let's bet on that. But if we lose out on the profit, I'll take full responsibility. Please, lend me your support. For our existing fans, and for those who have never tried our products before, we're going to make a product that lots of people will love. Ota-san, have you received the press release draft? I'll do the final check. I've decided to take full responsibility.
I'll check it out right away. Satoshi-san, I'll quit with you when it comes down to it.
What are you talking about? There's no need for you to take responsibility, Ota-san.
Please don't leave me all alone now, okay? We've been together this whole time.
Aren't you regretting becoming my secretary?
No way! Do I look like I regret it?
Thank you. Seriously. With the support of Ota-san and our excellent employees, our new product has finally been launched. This is the first time I've visited one of our directly managed stores since becoming president. I wonder if everyone will like it.
We went through so much trial and error to make it. I'm sure they'll love it. Look, customers are already trying our new product.
Hey, Mom, doesn't this look like that popular snack from the other day? I wonder if it's good.
You've never tried any of these sweets here, have you? There's no such thing as bad choice here. Let's try some.
It's so good. What is this? It's a new texture.
Right? Everything they make is delicious, so let's buy some for your dad as well.
I might even get some to my friends.
Look, thanks to Sato-san's direction, all the customers are smiling. Lots of customers are picking them up. It's still selling.
It was Ota-san who pushed me to make the decision. It was thanks to you that I was able to make my decision. Brother Oroka's product became a big hit immediately after its release. However, sales dropped after that, and the product eventually disappeared from store shelves.
They made it taste unusual in order to make it a hot topic, but it seems that people soon got tired of it.
We have to be careful not to go too far with our quirkiness so that we don't end up in the same situation. Of course, my father has given up on him, but it seems that Noruko's parents have also been informed of the incident and have cut off all ties with her. They quickly closed down their company and cried to my father. As a result, it seems that they ended up working as staff at one of the company's directly managed stores. How could this happen? If it weren't for Satoshi, I would have been the president.
You've ruined my life. I was gonna live a life of ease and comfort.
As for me, I'm living a peaceful life as usual. I wonder if I can come up with a different version of the new product from the last time. That's right, maybe lion paws instead of cat paws this time.
Excuse me, Satoshi-san. I got the time wrong for your father's birthday party. We'll be late if we don't leave now.
Whoa, we have to hurry. Even as the president and the secretary, you guys are still the same.
I'm sorry this is last minute again. It's all my fault.
I was daydreaming about the project too. It's not your fault, Ota-san. Maybe someone as laid back as you needs someone more demanding as a girlfriend. Dad, isn't that rude to Ota-san?
That's too kind of you to say. I would be honored to take care of Satoshi-san's personal affairs as well.
What? My name is Daigo Sano. I'm 29 years old. I work for the major cake chain company Chateau Rose Holdings. Today is the day I propose to my beloved girlfriend, Otoha. Otoha, will you marry me?
Wow, I'm so happy. It's my pleasure.
We went to the same high school and worked at the same company, and while we were a couple, we were also friends who encouraged each other to do their best. It's been a long road to get here, but I'm finally at the finish line and I'm overwhelmed with emotion. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
No, you look busy today. Let's go home and relax.
After that, we started living together as we prepared for marriage. I threw myself into my work more than ever before, and my heart was racing with excitement as I imagined the life we would lead together from now on. But...
Wait, it's you, isn't it, brother?
Good work! Jeez, Sekomi, Shadasuke. Sekomi is my younger sister by 2 years, and the man next to her is her husband, Charasuke. To be honest, I'm not very good with these two. It's been a while, both of you. Well, we're off then.
Hey, you're leaving too early.
Let's talk a little longer.
Who's the person next to you? Is she your fiancée?
That's right, we got engaged just the other day.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Katoka Otaha. We've actually been going out since high school.
So you're an elite university graduate too? Brother-in-law went to the same super famous university as us, after all.
No, I'm just a high school graduate. What? You're kidding, right? That's...
It's a bit embarrassing. Hey, what are you laughing at? That's not polite. But me, Sekomi, and brother-in-law are all elite university graduates. High school graduates, you know. What does education have to do with it? Otoha is definitely more talented than you guys.
Yeah. There's no way a high school graduate is talented.
You should be more selective about who you date. See you later. Wait a minute. Apologize to Otoha.
Daigo, calm down. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, they've always been like that, always putting others down like they're breathing.
It's not your fault, Daigo.
But it makes me angry when people talk about my wonderful girlfriend like that. Otoha is smart, has great leadership skills, and is kind.
I'm so lucky to have a husband who thinks of me like that.
Of course. I'm so happy that you're my wife, and I really do think that.
I love it when you express your feelings so directly.
I like you too. Even though I was feeling down earlier, when you smile at me like that, it instantly warms my heart. A few months later, today is the long-awaited wedding ceremony. Wow! You look like a goddess!
You look like a prince, Daigo. You look so good.
Thanks. Let's go then!
Yes.
Congratulations on your marriage, Otoha, Daigo.
Thanks, Father.
Thank you. The two of you who have been together since high school, I can't believe you've come this far. I'm happy, but I'm still going to miss you.
Oh, Dad, it's not even the ceremony yet. Can you save your tears?
I'm sorry. I'm going to go outside and calm down a bit.
Big brother, you're really going to marry a high school graduate?
I was seriously surprised when I heard from mother-in-law. Was it Otoha-san? You really don't know your place, do you? Isn't that you guys? I called you because you're my sister and her husband, but to use rude words at a happy occasion like this. Marrying someone with only a high school education?
A real disgrace to the family.
Stop it! If you're gonna say anything more bad about Otoha, get out! You're really going to regret this. Huh? What? Was it you who laughed at my daughter?
What? President Katokai?
And my daughter? Otoha is my daughter. From what I've heard so far, you guys have been saying some pretty harsh things. That's right. Otoha's father, who is my father-in-law, is the president of a large company called Chateau Rose, and my younger sister and her husband work for the subsidiary Rose Produce. My father-in-law is a man of great ability with branches and stores all over the country, and he even appears on TV from time to time. So even though he was the president of the parent company, it seems that my sister and her husband recognized my father-in-law well. That's not what we meant. What I said earlier was just a figure of speech. Do you think it's okay to hurt people with verbal tricks?
That's because we don't know she was President Katokai's daughter.
More importantly, why is the daughter of a major company's president a high school graduate?
Actually, the reason I'm only a high school graduate is because I studied ballet abroad. Ballet study abroad?
Otoha has been learning ballet since childhood and is such a genius that she has even won awards at international competitions before. I was completely in love with Otoha's butterfly-like dancing.
I went to France to study ballet after graduating from high school, but I suffered a serious injury to my leg when I was 20 years old. I was never able to dance ballet again. I was devastated, but thanks to the encouragement of those around me and Daigo's support, I managed to pull myself together, and now I'm working at my father's company.
But if your dream is lost, what's the point? That's not true. She didn't become a ballerina after all, but it's because of all the experiences she's had so far that she is the person she is today. Don't you dare decide what she's worth.
Thanks, Daigo. But isn't it a bit unfair to get a job through connections? I thought President Katokai was a good person, but I guess he's a bit soft on his relatives.
Don't make assumptions. My daughter took the entrance exam while concealing the fact that she was my daughter. She was able to get the job because of her own abilities. Really? Is that so? We don't hire people based on connections. Otoha's excellent leadership and risk management skills, not just me but other employees also recognize them. I'm sure these things will make our company's future bright. It's important to evaluate people based on their character and work, not just their academic background. Don't you think it's about time you realized that? So, do you two have anything to say about your rude behavior earlier?
I'm sorry. I've been rude to the president's daughter.
Apologizing to me is not going to help, is it? Who should you really be apologizing to? Miss Otoha, I'm sorry about earlier.
I won't be rude again. As long as you understand, it's okay. But from now on, I would be happy if you could accept me for who I am, rather than my academic background.
Even after being treated so badly, she really is a kind person. That's what's great about Otoha. After that, the wedding was a very joyous occasion. My sister and her husband were huddled awkwardly in the corner, but thanks to my father-in-law, nothing more was said and the ceremony ended without incident. Apparently, my sister and her husband were later heavily scolded by their company's president. 3 months later...
Now, regarding the rice flour berry cake that will be released next week.
Our company and my sister's company are working together on a project related to the gluten-free sweets that are currently attracting a lot of attention. It looks great and has been a big hit on social media. Combined with the effect of the commercial, we can expect to see considerable sales in the future.
That's great, thanks to everyone's hard work. So let's start full-scale production. We're thinking of asking Rose Produce to make the ingredients.
Yes!
Understood.
Wow, they're clearly shaken up. Well, after all the blunders they've made, it's only natural. I just hope they'll use this as an opportunity to reform themselves. Just as I thought, a terrible incident occurred. A few days later. What? There aren't enough strawberries? We're terribly sorry. It was a mistake in our order. This time we were also working with a subsidiary, but it seems that my sister and her husband made a mistake with the order quantity. As a result, we only have about 1/10 of the ingredients we need. What are you two doing? We've already received a considerable number of reservations at all of our branches.
I'm sorry.
Even though the delivery date is tomorrow, I wonder if there are any farmers who will accept the order now.
What should we do? If we don't do anything, our customers will be disappointed.
Otoha!
It's my fault for agreeing to be project leader.
That's not true. You're doing everything you can, Otoha. Is there any solution? That's it. How about making use of your network of contacts in a situation like this?
Daigo.
I think your ballet friend's family runs a strawberry farm, right?
Oh, that's right.
Maybe we could get some strawberries from them? Why don't you ask? I'll try calling around to see if I can get some too.
Thanks. I'm going to give them a call now.
And Otoha immediately called the farmer to ask if there were any strawberries that could be shared.
Yes, yes. Is that true? Thank you. I don't know how to thank you enough for listening to our selfish request.
Otoha, could it be?
Yeah, it's difficult to do all of them, but they're okay with half.
Really? I'm so relieved.
He said he'll talk to the people at the agriculture cooperative.
How grateful! But I'm not sure if we'll be able to secure the required amount.
Let's go and see the farmers tomorrow to secure the amount we need, shall we?
Right, there's no time to lose. We need to hurry up. You're going to go and see the farmers too, all right?
What? Us too?
Of course, you're the ones who started this. Don't leave the disposal of the seeds you've sown to others. Yes! The next day, we went to visit the farmers with 2 trucks. How about it? We finished with the first morning's freshly picked strawberries.
Wow, they're beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, no need to bow like that. My daughter was very indebted to you when she was a ballerina. I really wanted to thank you. Thank you so much. Come on, you two, thank him too. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's no need to thank me. Everyone makes mistakes.
I really appreciate your generosity.
And there are people who want to meet you. A long time no see, Otowa-san, Daigo-san.
We brought all the strawberries we could find.
What? Wow, there's so many. Thank you.
How about that? If it's not enough, I'll go and pick some more.
No, this is enough. But you all must have had a hard time, right? Oh, please. Otowa-san and Daigo-san helped us a lot at the time.
What do you mean by that?
When we had a big crop the year before last, the strawberries all went bad, and we were in danger of suffering a huge loss.
But in the midst of this, you bought all the spoilt strawberries and said you wanted to make them into ice cream.
We were our saviors at a time when we were at our lowest.
So this is our way of repaying you.
I can't believe you remembered.
You never forget a favor.
Thanks to you, we are who we are today.
So, now it's our turn to help.
Thank you.
No way! I can't believe that happened! Then we piled the box full of strawberries into the truck and rushed back to the office. Whew! We made it! Now we can finally deliver the goods!
Well done, everyone.
Come on, you two, help! What's wrong? We didn't know until now. I had no idea that Otowa-san and the others were so well liked by so many business partners.
It's all because of the two you always treated others with sincerity.
I'm ashamed of myself for living my life so selfishly until now.
We are so sorry for the inconvenience this has caused you.
We apologize for any inconvenience caused by our serious mistake. I can't believe these two are apologizing on their own. We have been obsessed with academic credentials until now. We couldn't take pride in my work.
So, failed in the most important part.
but the two of you were able to cover for us well. I really respect you now.
What's important is not your academic background. It's important to take pride in your work and have a caring heart.
Otoha-san, I'm so sorry about the wedding.
You are the truly talented one.
That apology then was full of self-preservation, but this is sincere, isn't it?
Please look up. In a situation like this, I want you to say thank you instead of apologizing.
What?
Besides, I've only been able to get this far thanks to the people around me. By the way, we're all high school graduates. Is that so?
Thank you so much, both of you!
I will never forget your kindness.
From now on, I will change my attitude and work with all my heart! The two of them looked so relieved that it was as if a curse had been lifted from them. After that, the strawberries were delivered to the factory and the cake was produced and shipped without a hitch. When it was delivered to each chain store, it sold out immediately. It seems to have become popular among students as social media friendly because of its taste and appearance, which is as sparkling as a jewel.
This rice flour berry cake, it's really delicious.
Yeah, the sponge cake is just like the one made with wheat flour.
The sweetness is elegant, and the berry sauce on top is a nice accent. It's the best. Our business is going through the roof thanks to this cake. And it seems like those two have been working hard since then too.
It seems that the incident was a good tonic for my sister and her husband, and they no longer speak or act in the same way as before, belittling others. I hope they don't do the same thing again.
Don't worry. They were able to admit their wrongdoing and apologize properly.
I guess so. If you say so, Otoha, then I guess it's okay.
Yes, they've realized that they have this support of the people around them and are able to show their gratitude for that. Isn't it amazing?
I can't compete with you, Otoha. You really look after other people. You're so much greater than me.
Don't be so down. You're amazing too, Daigo.
What?
Even when I was feeling down after my dream had been crushed, you were there for me without saying a word, weren't you? And the trouble that we had then was solved thanks to Daigo's suggestion.
I didn't do anything special. It was all you, Otoha, and everyone else.
If it weren't for Daigo's suggestion, we'd still be panicking. So, I'm really happy that you're my husband, you know?
Thank you, Otoha. I'm so happy too.
I love you, Daigo.
I love you, Otoha. 1 year later...
Oh, it moved!
Let's see. It does!
I wonder if it can tell it's the dad.
Right now, a precious life is growing in Otoha's belly. My dad and the others are really looking forward to having their first grandchild.
My dad calls me every day to ask me how I'm feeling. There's no need to worry that much.
That's just proof of how much they love you.
I'm looking forward to it. Just thinking about our new family member makes me happy.
Yeah, our child will be absolutely adorable. Otoha, I look forward to our future together.
Yeah, me too.
My name is Itsuki Miyashita. I'm 31 years old. I work as a photographer at Love Image Planning. My grandfather was a photographer, and from the time I can remember, I've always had a fascination with the world of photography, and I decided to become a photographer myself. My grandfather taught me to polish my camera when I first arrive at work in the morning. Even though I'm a photographer, I also do editing work. I've got to finish this video and show it to Igawa-san. All right, I'll hang on a bit longer and keep going.
Good morning. Itsuki, you're early as usual.
Kiruyo, good morning. You're with Yokodori today?
Oh yeah, I ran into him.
This is Kiruyo Ura. She's my girlfriend. We got to know each other at a company drinking party, and then our relationship developed. We've been going out for almost 6 months now. It's a good time for both of us, and I'm thinking about marrying Kiruyo. And this is Yokodori Suruo. He's my best friend from high school. I never imagined working with Itsuki when I joined this company. Yeah, what a coincidence. The two of us who sweated together in high school are unbeatable when we're together. Hey, that's your old bad habit of getting carried away so easily. Oh, that's right. The producer, Igawa-san, has been asking me to arrange a welcome party for you. How about the end of the month on a Saturday? I'm free so far. Okay, I'll report back to Igawa-san. See you later, Kiruyo.
Oh, yeah.
On the way home... Kiruyo, good work. Let's go eat then.
Sorry. I've got an urgent appointment. I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Oh, I see. I was looking forward to it, but if it's an emergency, there's no way around it. Well, I guess I'll see you another time.
I'll make it up to you. See you.
I had planned to go out for a drink with Kiruyo, and I was in the mood to drink, so I got off at a station in the downtown area by myself. Then I heard a wonderful voice singing along to a guitar. That girl has a nice voice. This kind of thing really helps to relieve the fatigue of everyday work. That person listening over there, could it be Igawa-san? Her name is Rumi Igawa. She's my boss, who's a producer at Love Image Production. She's a hard-working producer who's known by those around her as a stern and talented producer, but I know that she actually has a big heart. It's surprising how Igawa-san listens to this kind of thing. Igawa-san... Igawa-san, she's crying. I wonder what happened. This is one of those times when it's hard to go up and talk. I stopped myself from talking to Igawa-san and headed to the pub alone, where I enjoyed a drink by myself that night. And on the last Saturday of the month, today is the welcome party for Yokodori. I will do my best to be able to work on my own as soon as possible. I will work hard to be of use to everyone, so please look forward to it. And I'll never lose to my best friend Itsuki, whether it's work or in our personal lives. That's typical of Yokodori. Cheers! You can drink beer, huh, Kiruyo? Then let's order a bottle of beer. I'll pour it for you.
Really? It might be more delicious if Yokodori pours it for me. Well then, I'll take you up on the offer and have a drink.
Yokodori and Kiruyo seem pretty close.
What's wrong? You're not drinking?
What? No. Oh, that's right. Since it's a rare opportunity, I should ask Igawa-san about the other day. Igawa-san? Were you watching a woman singing and playing the guitar on the street in the downtown area? I just happened to pass by and saw you.
Oh, you saw me, huh, Miyashita? Her name is Anchan, and she has a really nice voice. It's been about a year now. Actually, I listen to a lot of different music when I have time, not just Anchan.
I see.
Wait, you're so close to Igawa-san. What if you're having an affair?
Huh? Of course not. You've both had too much to drink. You're both slurring your words.
Miyashita's right. You had a bit too much to drink.
I'm totally fine. Well, Sweetski, I have a favor to ask you. I want to go to the after party with Yokodori alone.
What, just the two of you?
It's fine, right?
We both like the same anime, so we got really into talking about it. We decided to go to my favorite anime bar. But I'm worried because it looks like you're both drunk, so I'll come with you too.
What?
A few minutes later... Wait, where's Yokodori and Kiruyo? They won't pick up their phone. What's going on? I called Kiruyo and Yokodori many times that night, but they never called me back. Monday morning, as usual, when I was just about to start editing... What? The data's gone! How could this happen?
Good morning, Itsuki. Huh? What's wrong? You seem flustered.
No! The video data I've been working on is missing! It was definitely in this folder until yesterday. By the way, where were you on Saturday? I was calling you.
Well...
Good morning, Igawa-san.
Good morning. You seem like you're in a good mood.
This is the video data I made. Would you take a look at it? I worked all night at home and finally finished it yesterday.
Is that so? Then let me get started right away. You've only been here 3 months and you're already doing so well. I didn't know you had such skills.
Thank you. He had that kind of skill? Something's not right. Excuse me for a second.
What's wrong?
This video. What's wrong, Itsuki? Don't interrupt my report. Well then, Igawa-san, please take your time to assess the video I made.
Okay. Miyagawa, you look pale. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm going to the restroom for a bit.
Okay.
What's going on? I made that video. Why does Yokodori have the video?
What's with that face?
You're so funny. Your face when you saw Igawa's computer screen, it was crazy. Could it be that you? That's right. Kiruyo and I stole your video data.
Yokodori is much more handsome than Itsuki, and I told Yokodori that Itsuki was making videos. I thought that this would be the quickest way for Yokodori to get promoted.
But what about the computer password?
You're so simple-minded, it was easy to figure out. I just randomly typed in something that came to mind, and when I actually managed to log in, I was blown away.
No way. So you're no longer of any use to me. Stealing other people's data? Do you think you can get away with doing something like that? There's no proof that I stole it, is there? If you have any, put it out. Here! That's... Oh, Yokodori's eyes. It was more than 15 years ago. It was a bad memory, so I'd locked it away in the back of my mind. But I finally remembered. When I was in high school, I once asked Yokodori for advice about a girl I liked. I never would have guessed, but 2 months later, I saw him holding hands with that girl and walking home together. I thought it was just a coincidence at the time, but this guy... I didn't want to be in the same space as them any longer, so I decided to back off for now and headed to the roof to get some fresh air. I don't want to work with them anymore. Maybe I should quit the company. Ah, that's hot.
What's wrong? You were sighing so deeply. Is something troubling you?
Oh, Higawa-san.
Drink some canned coffee, yeah?
Thank you.
If it's okay with you, I'll listen.
As Yokodori said earlier, there may not be any evidence. But I really wanted to talk to someone about it, so I told Higawa-san about how my girlfriend betrayed me. And that I was thinking of quitting the company.
Then, why don't you come to my company?
Huh?
As a matter of fact, I've been planning a video distribution company for 2 years. I was planning to give up on this company in 2 months' time, too.
Is that so?
I believe in what you're saying, Miyashita. Because I know that you stayed behind and worked late every night. I've been watching you as your boss, and...
And?
Oh. It would help me out if you were around. I'll tell you the details later, so think about it.
A week later, I submitted my resignation to Higawa-san. And 2 months later, Higawa-san started her own video distribution service called LoveTube. We produce and post videos of young and upcoming street performers.
We already signed contracts with 5 people. In exchange for our production services, we get a share of the sales. Of course, we've already signed Anchan. Miyashita, you're in charge of filming and editing.
Yes, understood. Even for a talented producer like Higawa-san, this was the first business we worked on. At first, it was a series of failures, and neither the number of views nor the number of channel subscribers grew at all. I guess this business is difficult after all.
They say that failure is the mother of success. As with everything, it's important to keep going. If you forget that, you'll never make it.
That's right. Higawa-san's words inspired me, and my broken heart rose up again. Higawa-san is right. We've only just started. If I give up like this, nothing will get done. Oh, the first comment was posted.
Listening to Anchan singing makes me feel like I can work hard tomorrow, too. I'm going to subscribe to your channel, so please keep up the good work. I'm rooting for you.
Real voices like this are so heartwarming. All right, I'm going to deliver even better things. I threw myself even more into my work than before. And then, 6 months later, the business finally started to take off.
You know, I'm thinking of making movie review videos as well as music. So, I was wondering if you'd come with me to the movies.
The movies? Wait a second. Going to the movies? Could this be a date? No, what am I thinking? This is part of my job, too. And on the day of the meeting, what we ended up seeing was a movie about a classic love story. even if it's for work.
I'll go buy some popcorn. Wait there.
A love story and popcorn. It sounds like a date.
Thanks for waiting. Wait, why are you staring at the poster so much?
I'm just checking, but this is for work, right?
Well, yeah. It is, but we've been busy for the past 6 months. So I thought that we could take a break from time to time. Besides... Oh, it's about to start. Let's go.
Besides? This is actually a pretty good movie. Igawa-san's crying. Then we went on a date. No, we enjoyed the movie and took a short break. I was able to see an unexpected side of Igawa-san, and I was increasingly drawn to her charm. A year after I started working with Igawa-san, the singer An-chan's popularity rose and she was now performing solo live shows. Today is the day of the live performance. Wow, it's packed! As expected of An-chan, her popularity is telling.
What are you talking about? It's true that An-chan's singing's voice is wonderful, but it's only possible because Miyashita's video and editing.
Is that so? It's nice to be praised like this. I was quietly savoring it, and that's when it happened. Thank you for your help. I'm from the Love Image Planning Department. Wait! It's Itsuki! Why are Yokadori and Kiruyo here? The president told us to. What was it, Anne? We're here for a recording.
I never thought I'd see the day I'd meet up with those two people who ran away from our company. I came here reluctantly because the president told me to, but I'm really disappointed that you guys are producers. That must mean An isn't that great after all.
Hey, stop saying bad things about Anne. It's already past the statute of limitations, but thanks for letting me steal your video data. Thanks to that, I'm where I am now.
Hey, let's report this to the president and go eat soon. I remember there was a delicious Italian restaurant nearby.
Yeah, I've recorded enough so it should be fine. I'll just use some free images for editing. Well, then see you later. How can you say you work hard when you do a job like that? And is it okay to say that just because it's past the statute of limitations? Huh? What are you trying to say? See? Look over there. What? That camera? What is this? What did the president tell you to come here for?
Wasn't it for a recording?
I think that's what we were told, but... No, today we're filming Anne's solo live. It's a live broadcast. Live broadcast? That's right. So what you were talking about earlier is being broadcasted. Look, comments for the two of you are being posted one after another. You're kidding, right? I'm not. You just barged in and revealed everything on your own, didn't you? If you had been serious to begin with, it wouldn't have mattered whether it was a live broadcast or not. You should regret your actions.
I'm sorry. Please stop it already.
After addressing the issue during the live stream, we were able to start over and the subsequent live stream was a great success.
Miyashita, thank you so much.
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
Well, I just feel if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have come this far.
Igawa-san. No, it's the other way around. I'm really grateful that Igawa-san invited me. Thanks to Igawa-san, I've been able to continue as an aspiring photographer.
Miyashita, I'm counting on you.
A few days later, I received contact from the president of the Love Image production. I had no idea that An's producer was Igawa's company. I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know. From now on, it's the era of live streaming. I would really like to have a cooperative relationship with your company.
Thank you.
Incidentally, I heard from the president of Love Image Productions about what happened to the two. It seems that they're in the middle of a lawsuit against the company for damaging its image, having been disciplined and dismissed after a series of bad acts came to light as a result of the live broadcast this time. Apparently they had been warned before, but it wasn't enough to get them fired, and this latest incident seems to have been the final straw. And as the company's business increased, it also grew bigger and bigger, and its performance became more stable. I decided to tell her how I felt when the company was on track. And today was a special day, Igawa-san's birthday. Igawa-san, can I have a word?
What is it?
Happy birthday, Igawa-san. This is my gift to you.
Oh, thanks! It's beautiful. I'll put it on my desk.
Yes, and there's something else I want to say.
Huh?
I've been meaning to tell you for a while, but before I knew it, I was starting to see you as a woman. I like you, Igawa-san. Will you go out with me?
I'm sorry, but there are things I haven't told Miyashita.
What?
I've liked you for a long time, Miyashita. Ever since we were at the old company. But you had a girlfriend, so I gave up on you. But when I heard you'd been rejected, I thought it was my chance.
Is that so?
I still like you, Miyashita. If it's okay with you, I'd be happy too.
Yes!
Let's keep taking lots of videos in the future. Whether it's for work or just the two of us.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.